Hello everybody, me and my partner, today's topic is Women and Politics in the American Revolution. During the American Revolution, a married woman had certain legal rights, such as the right to own personal property or the right to sign contracts. But a married woman had almost no rights. They didn't have the right to vote, they can't own private property or earn money on her own. Everything she owned and earned would go to her husband. She has no legal rights over the child, whose father is the legal head of the family. They cannot participate in any legal activities such as buying, selling, appealing, suit, or writing wills. In most states, women didn't have the right to file for divorce. It was almost always a man's right. But women made a lot of contributions during the Revolutionary War, which laid the foundation for women to gain power in the future. They provide that women were just as capable as men. During the Revolutionary War, some of women led protests against rising price. Some worked as spies, like Lydia Dallas. In 1777, she crossed the front line to warn the General George Washington about an attack at the Battle of Whitmarsh. Some other women, like men, they take up guns to fight the enemy. They call the camp followers. Some men think about they are distracting military, but in fact, these women are great value to the military. At that time, the army's support system and the logistics service were not yet perfect, and women's participation helped them a lot. They boosted the morale of the army and took on important duties such as cooking, watching, and care. Although George Washington never took this woman seriously, but his wife, Martha, stayed with him in Valley Forge during the winter of 1778 to 1779. That was the worst time of the Revolutionary War. Throughout the Revolutionary War, Martha was visiting George Washington wherever he went, even in the heat of the battle or when her daughter died of epilepsy. Yes, epilepsy. She expressed her understanding of her husband's generous support for the cause of the Revolutionary War and organized the family of the officer to visit the soldiers at the front. Martha's face was on the $1 silver certificate from the 1891 to 1896. Another woman I respect is Abigail Adams. She is the wife of the second president, John Adams. He was a politician, a pioneer of women's rights, and a writer. She became the first lady to live in the White House. On March 31st, 1776, Abigail Adams wrote to John Adams, "In the new code of laws, which I suppose it will be necessary for you to make, I desire you would remember the ladies and be more generous and favorable to them than your ancestors. They should now give unlimited power to their husband. Remember, all men can be tyrants." But I think none of this will happen in this modern society. Now the gender is equality. Both men and women have equal access to jobs and the right to vote. Okay, Next, my partner will gonna interview a Native American students, see how much she knows about women in the American Revolution and what she think about women at that time. Okay, give the time to my partner.
Good morning, I am Melissa Callis. I am a reporter and I want to ask you something about history. What do you know about women and politics in the American Revolution?
Um, During the American Revolution, since that was a long time ago, I know that women didn't have much say in anything. Um, I'm pretty sure that they couldn't own any type of land. They were mainly just housewives. They still didn't have the right to vote either. They just tended to their husbands as they fought in war or as they became politicians.
Okay, and what do you know about James Adams and Abigail Adams?
I know John Adams was a president and Abigail was his wife, who actually did have a little bit of say in something. She was a first lady who was one of the first to actually become famous for saying things in public.
Okay, in conclusion, Abigail Adams was one of the most influential women in that time. She married to James Adams, the second Federalist president of the United States. She used to write letters. She wrote one popular in March 31st, in 1776, in which she suggested to her husband to be more um, favorable and generous to ladies than his ancestors. Also, she wrote that they were determined to foment a rebellion and they won't follow laws in which they have no representation or voice. Thank you.